One of my favorite drinks for the liver is a combination between apple cider vinegar and lemon. Today, let's talk about the benefits of combining both of these amazing ingredients into one drink. Let's talk about apple cider vinegar in itself. Some people have this idea that it's filled with all sorts of nutrients, and you have the mother that's doing all these wonderful things. Well, there's not actually a lot of nutrients in apple cider vinegar. There's a little bit, and also the mother. Yes, it might have some enzymes and some probiotics, but mainly it's sediment. So it's not some magical thing that's creating these effects. It's mainly the basic acetic acid. But this acetic acid is quite amazing. First of all, it's an acid made by certain bacteria that has a lot of cool effects on our bodies. It will address some big problems that a lot of people have, especially insulin resistance. It helps you make insulin more sensitive, so insulin works in the body. And if you have diabetes or prediabetes, or you just have insulin resistance, apple cider vinegar can help correct this problem. Because if insulin is made more sensitive, you're going to have better blood sugar, you're going to have better cognitive function, you're going to store less fat in the liver, you're going to have less inflammation. So apple cider vinegar can actually stop that whole process from occurring, and in some aspects potentially could reverse it. Apple cider vinegar also helps this thing called oxidative stress. So all this free radical damage that can happen, apple cider vinegar can kind of slow it down. Apple cider vinegar also helps you store glycogen in the liver. And so that's going to actually help you with exercise and your capacity to use your stored fuel in the liver, as well as the muscles. And at the same time, the brain will get fuel from the liver. Also, I've noticed a great lessening of the appetite when you do apple cider vinegar, and better digestion, less bloating. Now, I will say most of the research I'm going to put down below on apple cider vinegar, backing up some of these claims, are done on mice, okay? So if you have, I don't know, a pet hamster, pet mouse, definitely put them on apple cider vinegar as well. Now, as far as the type of apple cider vinegar, organic, okay? I prefer Fairchild's over Bragg's because they don't dilute it. Is it important to have the mother? Not necessarily. We're after a high quality acetic acid. And as far as commercial apple cider vinegar that's not organic, it could contain pesticides and stuff like that. So just make sure you get the organic type. Now let's switch gears to lemon, right? Now you could just do lemon juice, or you could just juice the lemon, or you could just blend the whole lemon, which takes more time. And of course, if you have a drink that blends the lemon, you'll have a lot of extra benefits, especially the phytonutrients, the essential oils that are in the outside peel. There's all sorts of flavonoids, which are just natural compounds that have a lot of different effects, from antioxidant effects to anti-inflammatory. So basically, in a lemon, you have citric acid, which is good to prevent kidney stones. It will also help you support the mitochondria. Also, you have vitamin C, unless you are taking lemon juice from a bottle that's been pasteurized. So combined, it creates a hepatoprotective effect, liver protecting effect. There's been some studies, of course, on mice that have drinking alcohol, that it can help to reduce the liver enzymes. So if your mice tend to be drinkers, give them some lemon right after. There's also some interesting studies on using lemon for problems with different lipids and cholesterol imbalances. And some of that research, they used garlic combined with lemon, but it was pretty credible. This was done in humans, and it was a randomized, double-blinded, placebo-controlled trial. There's also a study I found where lemon can help reduce fat on your liver. For the most part, it's going to help reduce free radical damage and oxidative stress. And very simply, and this is what I like about this, it's simple. You get a glass of water, 12 ounces, sometimes 16 ounces, whatever you want to do, and you put a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in there and put a tablespoon of lemon juice, or squeeze the entire juice from a lemon, or blend the entire lemon. I would recommend using a straw so you don't affect the teeth, because it's going to be slightly acidic, and over time, it could affect the enamel, but not if you use a straw. But I have to emphasize, sometimes when I've recommended apple cider vinegar and lemon, sometimes people just drink it straight without adding the water. So it's a little bit too acidic, so don't do that. The only time I probably wouldn't do this drink is if you feel like you have this severe burning in your stomach, which could mean you have an ulcer, in which case you don't want to be taking apple cider vinegar in your gut. However, many people that have indigestion, heartburn, acid reflux don't have an ulcer. So this is probably just a reminder of this drink because you probably already know about it, but it's actually a very simple thing that can create some really cool benefits as well as giving you energy. Now, if you haven't seen this video on apple cider vinegar, it's actually very interesting. I put it up right here. Check it out.